Hi, welcome to Outlier Live. So let's get into today's stories. So first, I want to talk about something that's happening in real estate industry, especially the residential real estate. I was reading about this that shares of Redfin, Element, and few other major companies are falling. I mean, they are already in the downtrend because of these rate increases. But there's something very interesting that is happening. I mean, if you have sold a house, right, and when you sign the contract with your listing agent, you may have seen they're asking for, hey, you have to pay 6% commission, 3% goes to me as a listing agent, and 3% goes to buyer's agent. But there has been a lot of pushback on that particular clause because a lot of sellers they think that they should not be paying that 3% for the buyer's agent, and that should come from buyer's agent's pocket. So I think there has been a lot of pushback, and there was this case on these companies, including Berkshire Hathaway, National Association of Realtors, and few other brokerages. And in the verdict, actually, they are now liable to pay around $1.78 billion in damages. And apparently, they kind of, inflated these commission rates so that these agents can make more. And I guess everybody is tired. A lot of people, a lot of sellers are tired to pay 6% commission right now, and not sure where this is gonna go. But right now, looks like there are more cases that are popping up after this verdict was announced. I was looking into that there are new class action suits which are getting filed uh, for the companies like Element, Compass, EXP Word. So let's see where this goes. But in my opinion, yes, real estate agents, good real estate agents do a lot of work. They really help in selling the houses, make sure everything is in order. There's a lot of stress when you sell a house, but again, making a seller pay that 3% commission for the buyer's agent, that's kind of, it's up for debate. What do you guys think? Let's move on to our next story. Everybody knows that. And right now, one of the industry that is getting a lot of boost from this AI hype is a semiconductor industry. And some of the companies which are benefiting from this hype is, of course, Nvidia, which saw around closer to 200% run in this year alone. And then you have AMD, which is not far away from Nvidia, but they still have to do a lot of catch up. We just saw that their share price popped up around 8% yesterday. Apparently, they have their forecast went up. So their CEO, Lisa Su, on Tuesday provided a 2024 sales forecast for the first time for the M1300 chips, designed to compete against the advanced H100 chip sold by Nvidia. So their projected annual sales is closer to $2 billion now, which is more than $100 million that they were, like, analysts were previously estimating. So that kind of helped push this price up yesterday. And in my opinion, semiconductor stocks are probably gonna see uh, good run up in coming time, especially when you need all these chips to train your models, and then you may need some of these chips from these companies to actually deploy these models. So of course, a lot of these companies are working toward it. Right now, I see Nvidia is one of the company, of course, AMD, and then you have that Taiwan Semiconductor Corporation, TSMC, and that is the third one. I know Intel is there, but it still has to do a lot of catch up. So let's see where this sector grows in coming months, in coming year. But I have high hopes for semiconductor sector. So let's look into our third and final story, Federal Reserve. So yesterday, Federal Reserve decided not to increase the rates. So there is a very high probability that they may again not increase the rate in December, but there's still that 20% chance right now that they may increase the rate. So based on how the labor market is looking, based on how the consumer spending is looking. But right now, I was listening to Jerome Powell yesterday, and he wanted to wait and watch. He wanted to see. He still has the target of 2% inflation. He want the inflation to go under 2%. So he still want to make sure that we are on the right track. So there's still that uncertainty that Fed may increase the rate, but there has been a lot of predictions in the market that hey, they are done increasing the rates. And in fact, we started seeing the impact on the stock market. Shares are popping up a bit. So let's see how they do in December. I mean, if they increase the rates or not. What do you guys think? But I feel like they probably are done increasing the rates. We will know more in December. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.